Once again, it's your boy Taxman here for independenthype.global. Now, you know that we give you the quality artists, the quality interviews. There's quite a few artists making some comebacks in the last few years. Keith Sweat's making a comeback. Portrait have brought out some new music. Escape have just brought out a new album. Even Intro are during the UK in the next couple of months. But tonight, we are joined by three members of a band that done big things in the 90s. They're back here in the UK on Sunday the 2nd of April at the O2, courtesy of Soul Explosion. Tonight we've got three young gentlemen with us that are just going to blow our minds away, hopefully, on Sunday the 2nd of April. So let's go around the clock and let's start with Darron. I'd like to introduce yourself.
Hey, what's up, Tax? This is D from Low Key. I'm Darron Story. That's my name my mama gave me. And bless her soul. Vocals, trumpet, hype man, Low Key.
Yeah.
And next we've got T-Bone.
Absolutely. This is T-Bone in the house. Tax, it's great to be on here with you, man. I'm looking forward to coming over there and blasting. Like I always say, I got my bass. It may not be in my hand, but it's in my case. So get ready. Low Key 2.0.
Okay, we're looking forward to seeing you guys. And last but no means least, we have Prof-T.
Yeah.
Founder.
Sorry.
You look funny, Prof.
You look like the alphabet.
But listen, seriously, guys. So I was you came onto the scene in 1992 with the first album Where Dey At. Then fast forward 2 years, 1994, back to the house, and then you've gone missing, guys. So why have you chosen now? We're glad that you have chosen now, but why have you chosen now to come back?
Okay, I can answer that.
Yeah.
Well, actually, this was a work in progress, probably over about 6-7 years or so. When we first started, we tried to do some writing. We did some performances, and we were sort of gearing up, but it just wasn't coming together the way we wanted to. So really, last year, things started to turn around. We acquired a new member, guy by the name of Anthony Saunders, who brought a new flavor to what we were doing that we really liked, because we thought his interjection of the new with the old school was kind of fresh. So that really set it off. And then I think the timing is good because, like you said, the 90s is back.
Yeah.
Millennials love the 90s. They love the dress. They love the dances. They love the fashion of, like I said, dress and the music. So timing couldn't be better.
We're glad we just honored that you chose in London to come and perform. So, tell me something. I've got two questions. I'm gonna surprise you guys. I've got two questions. From one of our independent hype associates, Del Williams. Del, I'm not sure who is the correspondent. Del, you correspond with Del, right?
Yeah, Del. Yeah, we know Del. Yeah, we know Del.
Right.
Del's active.
Yes.
Before I forget, Del said, "Where's his prize? He won the."
Yeah, we got his.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Tell Del the picture is on the way. We finally got it in the mail today.
Good answer.
So we got it in the mail today. I don't know how long it takes for stuff to fly over there, but his autographed picture is on the way.
Okay.
That's what's up.
Right. Prof, maybe I can direct you quickly. Two quick questions from Del. What was it like to work with legendary Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis back in the day?
Of course, that answer is amazing. The funny thing is, we were in mad awe when we first hooked up with those cats.
Yeah.
And as I got to know them and got around them and learned a lot from them, it started to die down a little bit. I started to get used to them, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
But it's been recently, man, probably over the last 5-6 years that I'm really grasping like the weight of being involved or being a part of their legacy or being, sort of students to what they did, man, and it's crazy. It's amazing to be associated with that level of history. I mean, they are considered, I forget what the actual record is, but I think they're considered, was it the most successful production duo? I don't know. It's something like that. Anyway, but I mean, we all know the history involved, and of course, the UK is very familiar with their work, and yeah. So, short answer after all that is, it was a privilege and an honor, and yeah, really special.
If I may add to that, Tax, it's funny you asked that question because we're going to be paying them tribute during our show, during a portion of our show. So, to throw it back, to let everybody know how grateful we are for them giving us our opportunity, putting, Prof and Lance on, and then, of course, subsequently us getting on as a group. So we just want to pay homage to them. So be looking out for that when we come over there and do our show.
Second question. Is it true that you worked with Bobby Ross Avila?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Wow. He was signed, of course he was signed to Flyte, Perspective.
Yeah.
And this was back when he was 14. I think he was 14 years old at the time. And his brother Izzy was like 12 or 11. It was 11 or 12. So, yeah, isn't that amazing? And then, of course, they released his album, and then he went back to LA, and then when the label folded, we kind of lost touch. But after the Perspective Records thing and the Flyte Tyme Records label after that, they came back around. They came back into the fold, and they were very instrumental, of course, in doing the Usher project, the Janet Jackson's "To Meet a Joe" album, which I worked with them on. Earth, Wind and Fire, man, they came back with a vengeance in the early 2000s, man. So yeah, Bobby Ross, amazing. And as a matter of fact, I wrote a song on his on the Avila Brothers' first release. It's a song called "Let It Go" with Shalea. I don't know if you're familiar with that, but you should all check that one out. So yeah, those are our bros, man. We fam.
So let's come back to Loki. So what can we expect? I heard you guys have been get to new music from Loki for 2018. So
yep.
T-Bone.
Absolutely. Like we've said, I mean, we got the addition of a Anthony Saunders, who's an incredible songwriter, producer. And he just brings a really, really fresh perspective to everything that we're doing. So you'll hear why we say Low Key 2.0. You're going to hear a nice progression of yesterday and tomorrow. You'll hear a blending of that, and that's why we have Low Key 2.0. So get ready for the energy, the old energy. We'll still be really silly and have a lot of fun with everything that we do, but we're going to definitely break it down and do ballads, and you're just going to hear a new flavor also. So you'll hear the old and you'll hear the new all together, and you'll see why we say now Low Key 2.0.
Nice.
When do you expect Low Key 2.0 project available?
Did you direct that to me, Tax? Okay. I think that probably once we get back from London, I mean, we have a lot of the work done. A lot of the vocals are done. But once we get back from London, we'll be able to, redirect our focus to finishing. And I think that you could be looking at potentially a May, late May, early June release of a single. It's going to start with that. And then we're going to build from that. And we're really excited. And And more than likely, fellas, do you agree that probably we'll be singing the single in this show? If I feel that, but it's very possible.
Yeah, I mean,
I can't tell you what it is.
Tax,
because I have to kill you.
We look forward to that. We look forward. Now, I was talking to Dee. Well, we're waiting for the other two to join us. I was talking to Dee, and life is good. Life is good, and it's been really. You guys are really blessed because I'm going to embarrass T. Prof-T. I'll pick this up.
Uh-oh.
whoa, whoa,
Love it. I love it.
that's what's
My
up.
favorite low-key record.
Yep.
I love it.
Yes.
Oh, really? That's cool.
I love, life's been good. You guys still got it, man. You look about
We look pretty good, right?
older.
I still rocking a baseball cap, but back then I actually had hair under there, but not so much anymore.
Back to the group now. Every group has different dynamics. So every group's got different dynamics. I've been speaking to Lee for a while now, and for T-Bone. So who's the joker out of the pack? Who's the joker amongst the group?
All of us.
All of us, man. Seriously. Yeah, I mean,
All of us. It just depends. It just depends. We always have something up our sleeves.
Now, Prof's been a bit quiet here, so I'm going to say, Prof, answer this one. Who's the workaholic?
Who's that? I'm sorry, Tax, repeat that.
Who's the workaholic? Who's the one that's always writing, doing something?
Probably currently I'd have to say D. D is the one that's been really instrumental in holding down the business of Low Key. So with that alone, because of course you know that now none of us are signed to major labels. Groups are not signed, none of the old school groups are. So all the work is now on the group. You have to be your own business. So yeah, I'd have to credit D for doing that. For being pretty much the worker bee of our little outfit for show.
Who decides what Low Key wears on stage? Who's the stylist?
Rough one, man.
That's a good question. When we first were together, we all kind of took on our own personas as far as, even, I always wore like athletic gear and baseball caps, and, Bone did his things with vest, and Prop kind of had his thing with the glasses and always having the hat. So we kind of developed our own persona. But I think right now, I think we all kind of collectively figure out what we're going to do right now. So I don't think it's really one person. Now, I will tell you that T-Bone has some definite opinions about clothes.
Right.
So
he's a fashionista.
Yeah, he's the fashionista of the group. So he's definitely going to weigh in if something is great or if something is whack. He's going to let you know that it's whack right off top. So
think about bringing back because Tax, we was thinking about bringing back parachute pants. What you think about that?
Whoa!
There in the UK. Can we do that?
If we had some MC Hammer pants?
Maybe some
You think that'll work? Tax?
No, I don't think so. Leave that one.
You don't think so? Oh, okay. Well, maybe.
Come on. All right.
Wear it. You wear them.
They gonna start throwing tomatoes at us. Yeah, we don't.
You guys can wear plastic bags and people still love you.
Well, yeah, that's sweet.
Well, thank you.
Okay, so tell me something else. So we've got all the jokers. T-Bone's the style critic. D's the driving force. Prof's the man behind in the back. Who is the serious one? Who's the serious one?
That would probably be Anthony, man.
Yeah.
That would probably be Anthony. Anthony, not that he's not like serious to like where he's just unbearable, but you know, he's probably out of most of us the most serious, and probably I think most of that, and the fellas could chime in on this, that he's still new, right? So he's still chemistry and all that is still becoming a part of us. So I think he's feeling his way, because we have been together for over 30 years.
Yeah.
So we know everybody's junk. We know everybody's pressure points, and we know all the jokes, and we just know that. So Anthony is still catching on to all of that. So I would say just because of that, he's the most serious, but he's not a serious guy. You know what I'm saying?
No. Okay. Finally, so it's Sunday, the 2nd of April. You're at the O2.
No, it's the 8th, right?
I think it's the
2nd.
No, it's the 8th.
yeah.
It's the 8th of April then.
8th of April, Sunday, please, because boy, you about to make me. What are you doing?
The changing room.
Oh,
Just before coming out on stage. You're all dressed. Who's the hype man? That's you, D? I'm sure it is. Who's hyping you for that performance?
Yeah.
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 Probably.
Yeah.
Probably D.
Yeah. I'm gonna try not to jump off any speakers, but I'm not gonna hold you to that. I do have a new hip, so I need to test it out.
Wow.
That's what happens.
Don't do that.
Yeah, I shouldn't do it, man.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. Okay. Well,
Yeah, save yourself.
I cannot, Tax. I cannot tell you what happens when the lights come on. I can't really be and be responsible for what I might do. So that's all I'm saying.
I think he's, that's funny, but when you watch Darron before a show, he's doing these things, it's like getting prepped and hyped up. It's like, man, look at this guy. It's funny. So I think you can count on having a really energetic, exciting show. We're gonna bring the noise.
We feed off of each other. We just do, so, and we've been together so long that we kind of know what's going to happen. We can look at each other, give each other's looks, or, we just know, we've shared the stage together, like you said, over 30 years. So when we're there, it's just right. It's just good.
I'm going to say one last thing. So we go back nearly 30 years. You're still young men as it is. So do you think now that you're independent artists, are you gonna appreciate it a little bit more this time? Because I would imagine when you were a lot younger, signed to a label, everything was almost like happened so quickly. You had so much, almost not instant success, but when success came, it came.
Right.
At an age where maybe you couldn't appreciate just how much you were loved. Coming back, fast forwarding 24 years from the last album.
Yeah, Prof, go ahead, man.
Yeah, sorry, it was breaking up a little bit, but I mean, no doubt we're going to appreciate it more this time around, because you're right. When you first come out, everything's kind of done for you. I mean, the label. You just have to show up, and write the songs and perform them. But now, yes, every element from the business aspect has to be covered, and you have to do everything yourself. Literally everything you have to do yourself. So yeah, we're certainly gonna appreciate it more this time around. Plus, of course, the shares are bigger. The money you get. The shares are now bigger because you don't have the big machine taking so much of it.
Yep.
But of course, you have to work harder to get close to that, because what the machine provides is the promotion and the whole the machine element. So yeah, much more appreciation, much more awareness of being in the moment and understanding what we're doing and what's going on. So yeah, man. but they don't take away from the fun. We still gonna get crazy on stage.
I'm sure you're right.
That's still gonna happen.
London, London,
yeah.
London is ready for low key, and low key ready for London.
We are.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We are ready because we talk all the time. I mean, and I just want to send a shout out to Michael Fontaine, who is the promoter. He has been trying to get us over there since 2011. I mean,
yes.
He is relentless in trying to get us out of there. He would send me a message on Facebook at least 3 or 4 times a year saying, "Hey, y'all ready?" And we had to turn him down so many times, but this dude is relentless, and he's been a great guy to work with. Feel very, very good about the hands we're in as far as a promoter, and I know he has a great reputation over there with you guys as well. So we're really excited about that. But I just want to give him a shout out and just tell him thank you for giving us the opportunity to come back home, if you will, because we have learned over the years that we love home in the U.S., but London does have a special place in our heart for the love. We had no idea when we walked into that first venue the first time back in '92 or whenever it was that, I mean, it was packed wall to wall. You couldn't walk in that place. And I'm like, who are all these people? They here to see us? What?
It was nice.
It was
high five. And
there
was another band too.
There was another band too.
Yeah, and we came to see low key.
Well, yeah, that's what
we found out. We really thought. I mean, at least I thought. Okay, High Five. They're gonna know them more than they know us. And man, when we got there, the love was it was overwhelming.
It was.
I'm really not exaggerating here. It's the concept, the performance that you guys are going to do is the talk on the street at the moment. So we're ready.
Wow.
We're ready and we're waiting. So.
Well, we ready too. Okay. Looking forward to it. And the other thing was cool. Like the last time we were there, we met Junior. We met Jane Eugene from Loose Ends. We met Donnie. I don't even know if Donnie is still around, but he was one of my favorite artists at that time. You know Donnie?
Yeah, Donnie's still here. I'm going to mention that to Michael, and Michael will probably make sure that Donnie comes along to see you guys again. So.
Yeah.
Oh,
great.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, tell them all to come back, man. Junior was so cool, man. I mean, he was.
Retirement. Come and see you sometime.
Yeah, tell them to come out, man. It would be great. And there was just so many people. We had a great entourage of people. Evelyn is one. I don't know if you know Evelyn, but
Oh yes,
she was awesome. We had a great group of people.
She was awesome. Evelyn
took care of us, man. Like we were. We
had family. We had family over there in the UK.
Well, we're gonna look after you when you come. Trust me.
Great. Well, we're excited, man. We're really excited.
We're excited that you're coming. Hopefully, you guys are excited. So listen, it's been a real pleasure. I feel honored and privileged to speak to you guys, and I can't wait to meet you in person. So,
Tax, we can't wait to meet you.
No problem. Thank you. I've got your digits now. I'll be like Michael.
Oh yeah, you know how to find us.
All right. Well, we look forward to it, man.
Listen, guys, thanks, Prof. Thank you very much for taking the time. T-Bone.
Prof has a nosebleed, so he can't be on the video.
I've got a picture.
There you go. That picture works. Yeah, just use that picture. Yeah. I look the same.
Look exactly the same, right?
No, he didn't say that. He looked the same. Right.
I look the same.
All right.
Look forward to meeting you guys in person. And thank you for your time. And Dey, Tyrone, Prof-T.
Tax.
Pleasure, Tax.
We love you, man.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Peace.
Have a good one.
We'll see you soon.
All right.
All right.
Bye-bye.